Narcissistic men are homosocial. Their real emotional world does not revolve around women. It orbits around men. That's where their loyalty lies. That's who they want to impress. That's who they emotionally perform for. Women, oh, they get their body, their demands, and on top of that, their control. But men get their soul. They sleep with women, they marry them, they have children with them, but they do not connect with them. They do not open up. They do not let themselves feel seen because they reserve that kind of emotional intimacy, if we can call it that, for their male circle. The group of men whose attention, admiration, and validation is what matters for them in reality. I know all of that sounds controversial, but things are going to make sense. And that's why I want you to stay until the very end. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. Welcome to my channel. In this episode, you are going to understand why narcissistic men are homosocial and how that dynamic slowly destroys the spirit of the woman who they claim to love. Because you see, what you're dealing with is not just a cold partner. It's a messed up human being who can be selectively emotional whenever they know it's going to get them a lot of admiration or the type of recognition they see important. These narcissistic men that I'm talking about come alive in male spaces. Their voice becomes louder, their energy more vibrant, their charm becomes more believable. You see their enthusiasm and all of that animation. And when they return home to you, it's like someone unplugs their spirit and they become cold, distant, and disconnected all of a sudden. You are forced to wonder what happened. You think, where did that version of him went? The one you caught a glimpse of when his male friends were around. But you never get an answer because he's never that version with you. And unfortunately, the truth is he never planned to be. These narcissistic men do not have a well-defined sexual identity because they do not have a self. They are sexually whatever it takes. That's why I call them whatever sexual. Their sexuality is not guided by desire, but by image, performance, and power. They may obsess over women's bodies, but their emotional fixation, the place where they truly light up, that's always tied to other men. They are physically reactive to women, but emotionally always loyal to men. Most women in relationships with these men feel confused, unseen, and emotionally starved. You try harder and you love them deeper. You soften your voice, fix your flaws, play the role, do everything, but the connection never deepens. And no matter what you do, you still feel like you are on the outside of his life looking in. You keep trying to reach a man who only opens up when another man walks into the room. That is not your failure. That is his design because he's homosocial. These men see women as functional objects. You are there to fulfill a role. You may be a